Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. This is Jim and you're watching Dash Chronicles. So I'm on my way back home now. So I finished work. I normally finish at 5 o'clock. Today I got a bit late, but that's okay, it's part of life. Usually the traffic is not that bad going back most of the way, but you know, towards the end of Gateway Motorway it gets a bit tricky. I listen to my radio while I go back as well. I listen to B105. Let's see what they have to say now.
They can't go no lower.
Aaron, the Broncos are sad, but he's even sadder. This is the saddest attempt at being an NRL expert that I've ever seen.
Are you saying he's faking it for me?
I'm not faking it for you, Aaron. I'm invested. What I am.
All right.
I'm looking for a Storm Penrith grand final.
No.
And then the Storm win by, a kick after the whistle.
Almost. Quick lay your hand. How much do those kicks worth?
Terminology.
Just 1 point with a drop kick. That's a 1 point, isn't it? Yeah. Was it two? It is one.
Correct. If
Don't
you're
tag
converting a
yourself.
try, it's 2 points, but a field goal is one.
Yeah.
So-
It's JT. Who misses JT?
Shut up.
We all miss JT.
Shut up.
Just
He
that
is a
laugh.
legend.
Infectious
I
laugh.
like JT.
Yeah, we all do.
Who else do you miss?
It's Paul Gallen. I miss him.
I don't.
I know he's on the
Like a
Sunday
rock.
footy show with you.
He's a
I
very good
know.
friend.
He's a good
He's
guy.
a very good friend. Do you know, the other day he accidentally FaceTimed me, right? I was driving, and so I obviously didn't answer.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. Ooh, like, what is he
What's he
doing?
up to,
So
yeah.
I got to work about half an hour later, FaceTimed him back, and he's sitting on the couch with his son, and he's kind of going, hey. And I'm like, hey, how are you? And then I'm like, hey, Cody, how are you? It was 10 minutes of the most awkward conversation. Then I kind of said, yeah, you called me. And he's like, I was going, what the hell are you calling me for on FaceTime? My missus is in the bedroom. He said it was a pocket dial. So that was from now on, if anyone FaceTimes me, I'm going to say the first thing when I ring back is, you FaceTime me, did you mean it? Because it was a 10-minute awkward conversation.
What's he thinking? He's going to be doing that. You know, as if she's going to be on first in that FaceTime conversation,
Yeah,
mate.
that.
I watched Barry Hall beat him. Was it a draw?
Oh, stop it. Well, I was
We were
there as
there.
well.
We were both there.
It was,
Absolutely.
it was not the right decision.
Oh, it was the right
Humble
decision.
opinion. Oh, stop it.
Are they going to have a rematch, those two? They thought
Well, you've
about
heard
it.
that Gallen's ripped his bicep off,
Oh.
but he's not going to have surgery, so he's going to try and just fight through. So it'll be very tough if he does it. Yeah, it's not ideal. He
What?
felt it go pop. He was just in the gym, just doing training.
Why not surgery? Just can't afford it? Or is it?
Mate, do you know anything about Paul Gallen? I'll tell you another story about him. I was at Parliament House
Yeah.
launching the rugby league season with the Prime Minister and the opposition leader at the start of the year, so say February.
Yeah.
We walk out to pay for parking underneath Parliament House. I put it in, it's like $2. Someone else puts it in, I think Billy Slater, $2. Gal goes to put it in, presses the receipt button, it's $2. Receipt button doesn't work. Gal then presses the phone to call so he can claim the $2.
The $2.
Not even, I promise, not even made up. Gal has more money than he knows what to do with, because he is, and he'll tell you this himself, the stingiest human being this side of Alabama.
He's still got his first $2, and that's why he's where he is.
And good on him, you know?
Yeah,
Times are tough.
Absolutely. Now, you want to have a crack at my face?
Just quickly. So everyone's having a look at Hughes's face. Obviously, you've seen it all on all over the socials. It's looking better now than it was. It was puffy, etc. But Aaron, you've got a theory about his face, which I'm enjoying.
Well, I just wasn't sure if it was cosmetic, like if you're looking to improve aesthetically.
Yes.
And the only reason I say that is because I was actually getting a procedure done the other day when I saw the story online.
What are you having? What were you having?
Well, I always start telling this and then I think it's probably not appropriate for public consumption. But anyway, I get, so since having a baby, I sweat. So in Channel 9 when I'm under,
Really?
under my arms, it's
Only since a
unbelievable.
baby?
Since the baby. So, like
Kind of
before
thing.
if I'd gone to the gym or something, but my hormones, I don't know what it is, but I can't wear shirts.
Yes.
Or I can't lift my arms. So I went to the
Oh,
doctor
right,
because
the
a girlfriend of mine and got Botox. You get about 100 needles under each arm. It's awful. But anyway, I can safely confirm it works. I was at Penrith the night after.
It's well
Sitting there, it was boiling hot. It was about 50 degrees. I'm sitting there getting my hair and makeup done. Not an ounce of sweat under
Prince
my
Andrew
arm.
style.
But there was a problem.
What?
It decided to exit elsewhere.
Oh, it's with
My-
Botox.
Not even
no, the sweat.
Not the Botox has
He
come
wasn't
out.
sneezing out Botox, you
No,
maniac.
it just, so be careful if you
Where
do
is
it.
it?
Where?
Oh, I don't
somewhere.
want to get technical.
Another
Detail.
area.
So I was sitting, and when I stood up, Holy Mother Mary.
Bum. I'm going to say bum sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I lock me in for bum
It
too?
was-
We're going to have to.
Look,
We're both
and
locking in for bum.
I think it might have just been because I just had gotten it done. I can't believe I'm saying this on air. But it worked a treat because my underarms are fine now. I just can't stand up when I'm on air.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
I
can you
gotta
get,
have that.
can you
I'm
get bum
very sorry.
Botox?
Of course you can.
Well, this is what my other friend suggested. I thought I can't afford to just keep getting Botox wherever the sweat bloody moves to. I don't make that kind
That's
of money,
great.
gents.
Well, back to me though. It is not cosmetic. It is
called inguinal mebutate, and it is a peel, and we've almost reached the bottom layer.
Yeah.
His nose is flaked off, but it is clear sky from here,
Well
Aaron.
done.
But I
And
will
it's
look
good for you.
and I will look better as well though. So I'm doing it
Oh,
medically, but it's
absolutely.
yes. My wife's very keen for my skin not to be as it was. She wants.
It actually looks clear from where I'm sitting
It's
now. It
really
actually
clear.
looks.
I've had permanent scabs on my cheeks and they're gone.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's
it's really
amazing.
beautiful.
I wouldn't go that far.
Beautiful.
Don't forget, check out Aaron, Channel 9,
Scabs.
Finals Footy.
Don't worry.
Aaron, thanks for
Yeah.
hanging out with us.
Love your work, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for
Hughesy
having me.
and Ed. There's more on the way right after this.
See, this is interesting, right? So, again, this is the channel that I listen to when I go back to work, go back home, and it's Hughesy and Ed. Best comedians. I really love listening to them. They make any situation into a comedy. So, you might have just heard this. This person was talking about the sweating issue that she's got, and she got Botox in underarms. So, have you guys experienced that kind of sweating? I'm a person who kind of sweat a lot normally when it is like a humid kind of situation or a humid weather. I sweat a lot. So I can pretty much relate to that person who was saying it's really hard when you sweat that much when other people can notice. Like, when you lift up your arms and it started dripping sweat, that kind of sweating, I think it's more hormonal. Like, some people sweat a lot, some people don't sweat at all. It's really interesting. And Hughesy and Ed, they're really good. Like, every time when I go back home from work, they'll be on and they'll talk about anything. Usually they talk about something that happened during the day or something that is in the newspapers or something like that, and they make that situation really funny so people can enjoy listening to them. And they have these special days where, like, Tinkling Thursday, I think, and coincidental Wednesday, I think. So they have these different days dedicated to different segments, and I really like that. Do you guys enjoy this drive? Do you see the color of the sky? And it's really beautiful. And when I look through the camera of I can see it's beautiful color to it. It's really good. Yeah. So as I said, there was not much traffic at this time, and you can pretty much cruise through, and that's what I'm doing. Some people just don't get off the speed lane. They just like to drive on the speed lane. So what do? You just overtake them on the wrong side. Yeah, it's not ideal, but what can I do? I have to drive, right? So let's go back and see what they're talking about.
The campaign trail, the coalition is targeting grey
That's a bit of
nomads.
news.
Message today,
good to hear some
promising
news.
to make caravans up to $2,500 cheaper by getting rid of the luxury vehicle tax. The other side, and the Premier is promising Queensland trains will be made in Queensland and in Maryborough if she's re-elected at the end of the month. The member for Maryborough, Bruce Saunders, says Labor's investment of $1 billion would create nearly 700 jobs.
I'm actually speechless today. This is the best news we've ever heard in Maryborough. $1 billion worth of work coming to our great city.
To COVID-19, Victoria's recorded 12 more cases, while New South Wales has confirmed 7 more locally acquired infections, which could push back a border reopening. Still in New South Wales, and Labor has moved for a no-confidence motion against Premier Gladys Berejiklian following revelations of her relationship with a disgraced former MP facing a corruption inquiry. The matter will be debated in Parliament tomorrow.
Don't just drive your car, know your car with the all-new car sales for owners. Sign up for unique insights, year-round perks and rewards at carsales.com.au/owners.
Partly cloudy skies for Brisbane, dropping to 16 tonight. Another overcast day tomorrow with a top of 27. And in the briefing, the daily news podcast with Tom Tilley, why Twitter's cancelled Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. Download for free on the Podcast One Australia app.
Hughesy and Ed, back in 30 seconds. Your destination for the hottest new shows is Stan.
Yeah. You guys don't want to hear the ads, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's interesting. And in news, the main thing, it's now election time now, right? So most of the news is filled with election agendas and things like that. And I'm not a really great fan of politics, so I can't really comment about politics. But as I said, the B105 radio station is pretty good. They mix up things with, you know, a bit of music, bit of news and things like that. And well, it's been a great ride, and I think I took less than 20 minutes, which is fantastic for a drive back home after a good day's work. And I'm almost heading home now, so I'll finish off this video now. But you know, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and a few likes, and comment about your you know, just comment what you think about my video, how I can improve my video, what do you like to see, what do you like to hear, any special topic that you want to talk about and things like that. That'll be nice. And do not forget to subscribe. I know there are a lot of people watching without subscribing, but it would help if you subscribe. And hope to see you and talk to you in the next video. See ya.